Elvis, I'm asking him about. I'm telling him the story about Diddy. What's going on? I was asking you your take on it as your computer's finally working again.
I'm on my
And
phone.
perfect. So listen. So I'm giving Deese the story from my standpoint, and I'm to the point where the security guard comes back with Diddy and is sitting there fighting for the tapes for our interview
The
because
cassette
he
of
looked
the
like
air
an
check.
asshole. Yeah,
Right.
and they gave it to me, and then so
Yeah.
I'm holding it, thinking I'm gonna fucking end up fighting the security guy. So he
Yeah,
goes,
that guy
let's
was
give it to
big.
Joe. So Joe's holding the tape, dog, right? And it's like, what's gonna go down? So I keep holding it. You got to try to get it from me, player. Now what? You know what I mean? You know me, these. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No matter who it is, right? Right. So
Exactly.
so let's go. So we're going back and forth with the stare down and the whole feel and the vibe until Joe Cunningham, the general manager, said, "All right, give me the tape," and then he gave in and gave it to him. But like it was crazy. Like I
Yeah,
thought
it
I
was
didn't know if we
nuts.
were gonna fight, shoot, like, and it was already after Biggie got shot, so tensions were high. It wasn't like you know what I'm saying. It was like oh no big deal. Like it was to the point where I've been in a lot of fights. I thought maybe I'm probably gonna fight somebody right now, or they're
Yeah.
gonna probably come back and shoot us. Like
So
I felt like that.
correct me if I'm
You know what I
wrong.
mean?
Everybody said that I was out in the hallway ripping up Diddy's posters. That because P Diddy made us put up his
Dude,
posters up in the hallway when he had to come in. He had to see his posters in the
I can
studio.
totally see you. I think I remember seeing you and hearing. I think that, and then I think when he walked in, you were like, "Who's tearing up these posters?"
Hammer and Hank. I blame Hammer and Hank.
He tore them up, and then when Diddy and his security walked in, and Dan goes, "Hey, who ripped these up, man? That's bullshit." And he blamed Hank.
Derrick, they were big dudes. They were big friggin' dudes. And
Yeah, I seen
Hey,
his dudes, man. You know, when he was
hey,
trying to
but
do
you know
any given
me, dog.
Sunday, when they were doing any given Sunday, and they were down there, and they were talking about what they were gonna, what he was gonna do.
yeah,
I remember him. You know, his guys were walking around, and he was trying to play quarterback,
yeah, I
and
saw that. Yeah,
that didn't go
weak.
very well. I
No.
mean, he could. So the story that everybody else got, which Bill Bellamy ended up finally telling the whole story, but what really happened was the guys that came down and they were trying to help guys learn how to play certain positions and so forth at SC, and he was getting his tryout, and
Yeah.
he told everybody, like media and everybody else, that he couldn't do the movie because he had a tour that was going and he couldn't cancel it.
Okay.
It
Oh,
was locked
sure.
dates. But the reality of it was he couldn't throw the ball 5 yards.
Yeah, he was
Are you
weak.
serious?
Not an
No,
athlete.
he couldn't throw the ball.
Not
And
an athlete.
it would like he would throw it and it would go, it wouldn't even pass like the center. It just like hit one of the linemen in the back of the head, or it go right over the line and drop. Like, and these dudes are like 10 yards downfield and they're like, yeah, this ain't and so you're like looking at him and like, he's gotta be joking, right? Like
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
playing. And then they cleared the line out and they're like, okay, let's watch him throw some, just, you know, without everybody around. And then
Yeah.
he went to throwing again and couldn't throw the ball.
Isn't
And so
that the worst? Hey,
you're like,
Dees,
wait a minute, man. Like this is, and then he had, you know, at the time he was dating J-Lo. So
Yeah.
J-Lo's walking around and
oh no.
dog, this is
That's why she
not
left
good.
him, dog. You can't be
I'm
throwing the
like,
ball like that,
I'm
dude.
like,
Come
dude,
on.
like, and so then I was like, when he left, everybody kind of bust out laughing, like, man, this dude ain't gonna make it at the quarterback.
No.
And that's when they, you know, they replaced him. And so then you start hearing stories about why he couldn't be, because he was legit. They locked him in to be the guy.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
locked him in to be the guy, and then he couldn't throw, and that was it. And I was just like, how does this dude not throw a football? Like, what? Seriously? Everybody can throw a football. I mean,
Right.
you know.
Even
You know
Danny.
what's
So,
funny though? No, Danny can't either though, but he can catch some balls with his mouth real
Yeah,
well.
he can.
The other
whoa,
funny part
He's a
is,
whoa,
he's a teabagger.
yeah,
oh, oh,
but
or
the
the
funny part is,
teabagging.
as
Either
Either
you
way,
say
he
one.
that
likes it.
story, I feel like an asshole saying this and admitting it, but I'm just gonna admit it. I'm the guy ever since I was a kid that laughed at somebody that couldn't throw a ball well. Like, oh, sorry,
Yeah,
let me help you out.
You should
And
have seen.
then I'd help you out though. But I feel bad. But at least I can admit that's what I did. But then
Well,
I'd be the
that's
guy
what
that,
was happening at SC. Is like the guys would like they would like go
dude,
get like some water or get something to drink, and they're drinking some Gatorade on the side, and they're like
sorry.
facing into like the wall, and they're laughing,
Ha.
and he's over here still
What
trying
are you
to throw the
supposed to
ball.
do? I mean,
Wow.
if you're throwing
I
the
mean,
ball, I'm sitting here judging you like a guy and a man and an athlete. I'm gonna laugh. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
100%.
It's
Well,
horrible, but I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
there was a lot to laugh about,
But who
and
didn't
it
grow
was
up? Who didn't grow up as a kid throwing the ball, baseballs and footballs and everything? So
I
you
he,
don't.
know, there's a lot. There's a lot of people out there that are very what would you call athletic and have just even the common sense of ability of
Yeah,
hand-eye
he
coordination.
actually but he's supposed to be
Oh,
gangster,
sorry, my
right?
glasses, bro.
yeah, real gangster.
Jesus. Are you
Oh,
serious
dude,
now?
dude,
sorry.
you know what?
Now I
Those
can see it
those
now.
glasses are worse than my Wi-Fi connection. Those are
The
worse than my
lens just.
Wi-Fi.
Are you serious right now? Nothing's that bad right now,
Yeah,
Elvis.
Hey, this is Elvis's Wi-Fi right here.
my
Okay.
Wi-Fi. Your glasses are worse than my
My
Wi-Fi.
right eye is his Wi-Fi. It's fucking right eye Wi-Fi.
That's what's
Right eye
your
Wi-Fi.
your your glasses are what screwed up my Wi-Fi.
The fucking antenna right here, dog. How bad is it when you love something so much that you gotta fucking tape it? You're like, and then I got other glasses, but no, I like these ones.
These look
Like,
better
put them
on
away,
me.
you fat fuck. Like, no, I want these.
These
And
look
even
better on
before the
me.
show, I'm like, oh, I should change. I'm like, nope, but I like these ones. The Bishop
Now they're
Clinton.
falling
And you're
apart.
thinking nobody will see that.